of which in some things, a lot of jobs which are in risk are junior developers.
There's a trend going on in the development space. Well, other people are being challenged at their workspace. The future of work is going to change drastically.
Yes.
Like from the way just things are being done normal. What took months to be done right now can be done in hours. All right. And most people looked at software engineering as like, this is for the smart dudes. This is complex. And we have seen AI challenging that so hugely, building, like website applications and everything. What do you think of the future of software engineering with generative AI?
Yeah. So for me, I think I see in two ways. One is in MVP, one is in workflow integration. So in MVP, like this ChatGPT-2 and like AI in general, like tools like Lava, Vault, .new, Leplit, they've reduced the barrier of entry for non-techie to do tech stuff right now. So it means right now, me as a founder, I'm a non-tech founder, I can't code, I have an idea, I want to come up with an MVP, I can just vibe code, manage the TI, build me this, do research of this. So the barrier of entry to doing tech stuff has become very, very thin. Yeah. But I think there's also a limit to that. Right? At the moment, the problem with vibe coding is never is if you don't know what is being vibed. So you know the outcome, but you don't know the context, so you cannot fix anything manually. So a lot of things could go wrong. Security, the back end might go wrong and stuff. So for an MVP, it's fine, right? It's an MVP. You want to say improves never, so you can do it quickly and show it to customers, show it to investors. It might work. You might experiment an idea. So the rate of experimentation has become very, very high. And for both taking and staking, I want to design. I have an idea. I want to design. I don't know, to do Figma. I can just go on. There's this tool by Google. I can just do there. It can just give me the design. So I'm not a designer, but I can be a designer in day one, and I can have my screen to Figma. That is one, right? But as I say, there's a limit, right? You cannot build like a proper company with that and product and management. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The next thing, which I think is very, very big, is now workflow automation. So one thing you talked about here is something that used to took in 3 months can done now in hours. Yeah. And that's what I think there's huge potential level. Back in the days, I think when we did like a Twitter space, and then I asked some guys, what do you think of AI in helping you guys code? And a lot of them like, no, I just use AI to just scaffold the structure, but nothing more. It doesn't know anything. But right now, it knows stuff. If you do cloud code, it knows it can read your code, it can modify stuff. So there's massive potential because as if as a developer, you know the project, you can read you can read every line and know what it does. So what you could do is, instead of trying, if let's say I want to build a function to do A, B, C, instead of writing that function, maybe I want to write 10 functions that I know in my head, I have a clear picture. I could just type it, and then what happens after I type? I get a generated code. I go read through the code. I do the code review, like, okay, this is fine. And then I just now accept it. Yeah. So that's what I think cars are doing. I don't know, WinSurf. It's more of like, instead of trying to vibe code completely, the entire thing is more of like, it can plug it to existing code base and help you do idea faster. But it's even better if you understand. So what it's going to do is going to massively increase the efficiency of developers, of which in some things, a lot of jobs which are in risk are junior developers. Yeah, so junior developers are very in risk because if I can use cloud code to do a task for an intern, why should I hire an intern? Yeah. Unless now an intern is now able to advance to be someone more senior and that can actually go deeper and stuff. So developers evolve more to become senior developers with AI, the interns.
Nice. Awesome.
That do the work. So I think that is going to be a big trend. if you are developers and then you don't use AI tool, I think you're missing behind. If you are someone who just know the cherry on top, I think you need to watch your back. I think you need to go deeper. You need to understand. The thing is about with AI now, you can also use AI to learn and just go deeper. So never try to understand how things work. There's much more leverage in knowing things deeply and now using AI to help you do them. Yeah. So even if you know a bit, just try to use AI, but at the same time, spend time understanding stuff, and spend time understanding how things work at the fundamental level, because now you'll be able to work as well with AI. If AI go wrong and make a mistake, you're able to spot it and quick fix it and do that in a way. In some way, I'll need a few people. So if something used to take me 10 devs, and because of the efficiency that a single dev can have, I can only do with 2 devs. It means, of course, some people need to be job displacement. But at the same time, now it means as a developer, even if you do freelancing, there's a massive opportunity. I can do 20 websites in a day. Very professional, easy, accurate, super good. So that way, it means maybe as a developer, there's a massive opportunity for me still to keep working on building stuff. So there's a massive opportunity for developer, I think. It's just they need to just find a very good positioning, and also they need to do a lot of upskilling in terms of how they collaborate with AI tools.
Awesome. I'm explaining that. I'm curious.